I've always struggled to wake up consistently. And honestly, every advice online sounds the same. Wind down, gradually adjust. But what if I just ignored all that and just brute forced it? For the next 2 weeks, I'm waking up every single day at 7:19 a.m., no matter what time I fall asleep. No excuses, no resets. Can I force a perfect sleep schedule by sheer willpower? Let's find out. Today's day one. I literally just recorded the intro, lol, but I just got back from a trip. So my sleep's already wrecked. I barely slept on the plane, so I started my day kinda tired. I still went to the gym anyway because we're consistent with it, but my goal for this challenge is to be in bed by 9:15 so I can get a proper 9 hours of sleep. But because I was out for the past couple weeks, today I had to catch up on videos, editing, record a couple shorts, and obviously to work out, and some other work I had to do. It's currently 10:53 p.m., and I'm gonna be in bed within the next 5 minutes. It's almost 2 hours past my bedtime. It's not ideal, but that's the whole point of this challenge. No matter what happens tonight, my alarm is set for 7:19 a.m. I'm committing even if it's messy. I'm excited for this science experiment. I'll see you tomorrow morning. It is, oh well, the clock just turned, but it was 7:19 and I just woke up. I'm pretty tired, but I'm not that tired. I can manage today. Bed made and ready to conquer the day.
Just finished a quick 20-minute run. About to go shower and go do some work.
I'm currently at the gym right now. I'm about to go work out, but I just wanted to make an update. I'm super tired. Like at the start of the day, I was energetic, boom, boom, but 2-3 hours ago, I started having a crash. Just so you know, it's like 4 p.m. So at like 12:01, I started having like a crash, like being tired. It's probably because I only was asleep for about 6 hours last night, which makes sense. But we're gonna work out anyway, right? We don't skip workouts just because we're tired. So I'm gonna go and work out, and at least it's gonna make me more tired so I can go to bed early today and catch up on some sleep. See you later. After I came back home from the gym, I just made dinner, and then I was gonna go to bed early so that I could kind of catch up on sleep. But unfortunately, I kind of got distracted and scrolled for like 45 minutes, which is bad, but obviously I'm gonna be honest because this is my journey. And if you're watching this and you wanna eventually try this, you gotta know there's days where you just might mess up. Like you can't be perfect every day from the start. So things like these happen, but we just try our best to not let it happen again. Even just 20 minutes. That distraction, those minutes that could add to your bedtime are huge. You don't want to do that. So instead of going to bed at 8:30, it's 9:44 right now. And although I'm not happy that I kind of wasted time, I have to learn to forgive myself. It happens, but we got to move on and be stronger from this. All right, I'm going to brush my teeth, go to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just woke up. It's like 7:20. I'm actually pretty tired still. But not as tired as I was yesterday. I'll see if it's possible. If I have time, I might take like a 30-40 minute nap like midday and see if that works, if that's a possible strategy. Because I don't know, I'm just tired. Like and tonight for real, I'll try to go to bed like as early as I can. I was very productive today. I ran 6 miles in the morning. I went to the gym. I went to work. But doing all this made me realize that when you make your schedule, you have to allocate more time than you think, because sometimes the drive back home or going to the gym might take like 20-30 minutes longer than you expected. So you start realizing that you actually don't have that much time in the day. So you need to make the most out of it, right? Today, I was sitting down on my couch as I got back home like 2 or 3 hours ago, and I was tired, right? So I sat down and I pulled out my phone instinctually, and I was like, wait, no, I thought about yesterday. I'm not gonna scroll again. I'm not gonna do this again. So when you're tired, you know, when you instinctually pull out your phone because it's comfortable to scroll, honestly, just sit there like without your phone and rest, like, because sometimes you need the rest, but just do it without your phone, right? So I sat there, I was like, I just don't want to scroll. So I sat there for like a minute, 2 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then I got up. Instead of going scrolling and then 1 minute, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I probably saved like an hour of my day right there. So just make sure to be aware of it and to rest if you need it, but just like 5 minutes, just stay there, rest, relax, actually let your brain rest. Don't waste your brain power on shorts. So that's something I learned today. Scheduling is hard, things are hard.
I was pretty tired, but I was mostly productive. Like I was actually much more productive than yesterday, actually. And all this, and it's only 9:41. I also ate a bit late, which is not ideal. You don't want to eat too close to bedtime, and obviously recording this is making me look at the phone, so I'm trying not to look too much because of blue light, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow.
It is 7:25. I know it's like a little past the time, but it's fine. It's less than 10 minutes. I was like, I don't know. I heard the alarm and I don't know, I instinctually like clicked stop and I just stayed a couple minutes, but I think it's fine.
I forgot to mention this, but last night I actually woke up in the middle of the night, like at 3 a.m. or something, and I couldn't fall asleep for like an hour. I just laid there in my bed and I just couldn't fall asleep. I don't know if it was because uh, I had a hard time breathing. I don't know if it was because I ate too much food or whatever it was, but I still ended up waking up and being energized. I was able to be productive today. I did what I had to do. But unfortunately, my work ended much later than expected because my work sometimes changes hours. So instead of ending at like 6:30, I ended at like 8 p.m. So I didn't even have time to work out, right? Because I can't go to bed too late. I can't sacrifice sleep. So I just came back home. I did like 10 pull-ups. It's not the best pull day. It was like 30 seconds, like a minute. But when you prioritize your sleep, it's better, especially at the start when you want to be consistent. Like if you have to skip a workout or make it like 5-10 minutes because you just don't have time, you just have to do that. And so I had to eat again late, like 30 minutes before I'm gonna go to bed again. I'm about to go shower and then just go straight to bed. Hopefully I'll be in bed by 9:45, just like yesterday. Hopefully tomorrow we can go to bed earlier.
Morning of day 5 and I just woke up with like a huge headache. I don't know if it's because lack of sleep. I'm not sure because I'm sleeping at least 7 hours, right? I don't know if it's lack of sleep, dehydration, or tiredness. I don't know what it is, but I woke up with a headache, so I'm gonna update y'all on that. But I still woke up at the right time anyway.
It's the end of day 5. It's currently 9:21. I was very productive today. Once again, I wasn't tired. I was able to do a hard run this morning, the Norwegian 4x4. I worked on my videos and on load of stuff that I needed to work for like 2 hours. I had a nice big breakfast, a good lunch. I went to work and I only had like 40 minutes to work out, but I did the most of it. This is probably one of the earliest times this week that I'm gonna be able to go to bed, which I'm really happy about. That means I'm making progress, managing my time better, being more productive, and going to bed earlier. I'm gonna brush my teeth and go to bed, and I'm feeling great. I love this so far. Hope it keeps going this way. I'll see you tomorrow on day 6.
Start of day 6. Let's conquer the day. But I don't know. I'm tired today. I don't know. I probably didn't sleep the best. If it were a normal day, I would have slept like an extra hour or two, but we're doing the challenge, so can't do that, right? Well, I'm up, right? So let's get it.
Today's the end of day 6, and this morning I woke up tired, but I still pushed through, did everything that I am supposed to do. But I was kind of unproductive today. I was on my phone a lot. I got distracted. I don't know, like my body was just tired. Like I didn't want to run this morning. I woke up, I was tired. I was like, I don't want to do this. So I just chilled like for 30 minutes, 1 hour in my bed. I think it would have been better for me to sleep longer because I was tired. But obviously I didn't want to do that because of the challenge. So today I learned that the quality of the sleep needs to be better because even though I was asleep for like 8 hours, I didn't wake up like super energetic. So don't slack. Like this is like, you have to treat this like a job because it kind of is. Sleep is like the most important thing, and all of us treat it like whatever. Oh, I'll just go to bed. You should eat a lot in the morning, then at medium in the afternoon, and then just a little bit at night, but like 2-3 hours before bedtime. So tomorrow I'm gonna keep those things in mind, and I'm really gonna try my best to do that and to be more strict with my routine. As soon as I hear the alarm, I'm like turning off electronics no matter what I'm doing. So tonight might not be the best night, but anyway, tomorrow's my rest day, so it's fine. Tomorrow I'm not running or exercising. So tomorrow's fully rest day. Even if I wake up tired, I'll just be able to chill throughout the day. I won't have to, do hard activities. And then on Monday, we kick off the second week of this challenge, which hopefully is better since our body's getting used to this routine. Hopefully the quality of the sleep is better and everything else is gonna be better. And tomorrow, it's the day of the Lord, so I'll be going to church. See ya. By the way, I forgot to mention the time. It's actually 9:55 p.m. Tomorrow, we'll have a lot more time to fix that, so I'm sure we'll be able to do it.
As you can see, I actually ended up going to bed at 11 p.m. because I tried going to bed earlier, but I couldn't fall asleep. So this is a piece of advice I'll also be giving in my conclusion. If you try to go to bed and you can't fall asleep within 20 minutes, get up and do a calm activity and then try to go to bed again. That's what I did, and although I slept less, the quality was better.
Pretty productive day. I made sure to eat earlier today. I finished eating by 8 o'clock, so still a little late, but much better than finishing my meal at 9 o'clock, which was most of my other days. So now it's like 9:11 on the dot right now. So now I'm gonna go take my shower and go to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow on day 8. Wow, we're already on the second half of this challenge and it's feeling pretty good so far. Most productive I've been in my life, at least for the past couple months. I'll see you.
Start of day 8, 7:20. The goal for today is to eat dinner by 6 p.m., 6:30, and to record the nightly update before 7 p.m. so that I can lock in and properly wind down for better quality sleep. I'm not that tired right now, but I want my sleep to get better.
It is currently 7:43 p.m. As I promised, I said I would do the nightly updates earlier, and that's what I'm doing. And I also ate earlier today. I finished eating like 10 minutes ago. So that's also good to eat 2 to 3 hours before bed. So I'm getting better. But that's it, 7:40. So now we're cutting off all screens, not eating, not even drinking any more water. I'm gonna drink a big cup of water now and then that's it, so that I don't pee during the night. And this will most likely be, hopefully, one of the best nights I've had so far. I'll see ya.
Start of day 9, and I didn't feel like, I guess I don't feel tired, so maybe that's a good thing. I think you'll see the quality on screen of the sleep and everything, so you'll be able to see if it was better or not. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Gonna go on the run and conquer the day.
It is currently 8:12 p.m. and today I went to go play a soccer game with a friend. So obviously it's a little late, like 8:12. And then I ate at Chipotle. So I ate a little later, but I'm still back home at 8. So after this, I'm gonna turn off all screens, wind down for the next hour, and go to bed as early as I can. So, you know, I'm still having fun, still doing activities, right? Just because I'm sticking to a strict schedule doesn't mean I can't have fun from time to time. So it was fun to see my friend. I hadn't seen him in a minute. Next hour, I'm gonna wind down, go to bed. Simple stuff, you know. Tomorrow's what, day 10 already? This challenge is going pretty good. We've improved a lot since day 1, so I'll see you tomorrow.
So today's day 10. Oh, it's like 7:30 right now. Oh, I woke up pretty tired, but obviously, like, I checked some stuff on my phone. I didn't record right away, but whatever. Gotta go on a run today. Gotta do some things, but you know, we out here, we being productive. I feel like I'm always missing like 1 hour of sleep, you know? When you sleep and you feel good, but you feel that like if you had an extra hour, you would feel like more fresh, you know? I thought like 9-10 hours in bed is enough, but apparently if I'm in bed for like 10 hours, I'm only asleep for like 7 or something. Obviously the watches aren't like perfectly accurate. You know, the watch says you're awake for like almost 2 hours, which I think is false, but we're just going with the watch stats, you know, for consistency. Just gonna conquer another day.
It is currently 9:31, but I had an event, a church event, so I'll be home by like 10 p.m. and I'll obviously try to go to bed as fast as I can. I already ate, I already did everything, so all that's missing is just showering and going to bed. So I might be in bed a little bit later today, but obviously, as you've seen before, sometimes life has different things and different stuff, and you can't always have like this perfect exact schedule. Things are gonna happen, so you just have to adapt and overcome. And yeah, so it's not even just a challenge. I'm feeling like I could keep doing this for the rest of my life. Like, I've been the most productive these past couple weeks than I've ever been in my life. So yeah, we'll see.
Start of day 11, and it is, hold up, 7:57. I woke up like 30 minutes ago, but I had to use the bathroom, and I was just chilling in the bathroom, bro. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm kind of tired because I slept less than usual, but something that helped me wake up, which is a good tip and advice for y'all, is my alarm clock. Well, my phone, because my phone is my alarm, was like far from my bed. It was on that, you see that little, that's like my laundry thing, and my bed's there. Yeah, I haven't made it yet. I'm gonna make it, but it's far. So like when the alarm sounds, I can't just reach over and stop it, right? I have to get up, go to it, and then stop it. So that's a really helpful advice. Like if you're having trouble waking up, whatever, put your alarm far from you so that when it sounds, you have to get up to turn it off. Or else your house is gonna get mad that you're waking them up, right? So I'll see you later today.
It's the end of day 11, 7:17 p.m. I already ate at work. I actually did like a little meal prep so that I don't have to cook at home. And I was pretty productive today. A couple times where I could have been more, but for the most part, I did pretty good. And so tomorrow is day 12. Tomorrow's day 12. Everything good so far. I'll be at home in like 30 minutes, so at like 8 p.m. That's great, and I'll be able to wake up tomorrow fresh, feeling good, and ready to conquer the day again, all right? I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Week 12, Friday, or not week 12, sorry, day 12, Friday. And for some reason, like, I went to bed at like 9:30, right, 9:40. But I swear, like, I don't know why, I'm always feeling like, not always, but almost every night, I felt like even if I go to bed at 9:30, that like I feel like I need like an extra hour or two. Like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I have sleep apnea or something, but like I'm always needing an extra hour or something. So obviously for this challenge, I'm not doing it, but maybe on Monday or like sometime next week, I'll try and sleep an extra hour or two and see if I need it or if I'm still tired and there's something wrong. But I mean, for the most part, I'm not like super tired, but you know, I feel like I could use that extra hour. But I'm about to go record some videos, do some things, be productive, you know?
So it is 6:20 p.m. I'm currently cooking dinner. See, and one thing I noticed is like I was looking at footage from the previous days and everything, and I realized the days where I woke up tired, even when I was in bed for like 8 hours, whatever, it's probably because I woke up in the middle of my sleep cycle. So you might know, if you don't know, well, you learn something new. We have sleep cycles, right? Where every sleep cycle is about an hour and a half, which includes light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. REM sleep is where you dream, and deep sleep is where your body really like is really recovering and restoring. So the problem is, I feel like when I was waking up after a certain time, it's like I had gone through 7 hours and 30 minutes of sleep, which is like every 90 minutes is a perfect time to sleep, quote unquote, obviously at least 6 hours. And then so basically I was sleeping 7:30, but then since I kept sleeping until 7:19, sometimes I'd sleep for like 8 hours, 8 hours 15, which is in smack dab in the middle of a sleep cycle, which makes you wake up, even though you're kind of rested, you wake up tired because you were in the middle of a sleep cycle. So what I'm gonna try to do now, look, I'm gonna show you actually. So normally the timer was on my phone, but now I added it on my watch. And the good thing about the watch is that you see it says something called Smart Wake. So what it's gonna do is anytime between 6:49 and 7:19 a.m., it's gonna wake me up in that period at the time that I'm the least asleep, right? That I'm closest to being woken up. So when I'm in REM sleep or light sleep, it'll wake me up. So that way, if I'm in a deep sleep, right in the middle of the cycle, it's not gonna wake me up. It's gonna wait for a more optimal time to wake me up. So I might sleep less, but more optimally. I wish I thought about this before, but you know, it's fine. But you know, since I wanted to wake up at the exact same time, I guess I didn't think about it. But for the last couple of days, we're gonna try this and see if it works. If it sucks and it wakes me up super early and then I'm still tired and it's stupid, then I won't use it for the last day. But technically today is the before the last night, right? 2 nights left for this challenge. We'll see how it is tomorrow morning. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
So day 13 before to last day, and I did the strategy, and my watch woke me up at 6:53. So right now it's like 6:57, and I guess I kind of feel a little tired, but I feel like the same type of tiredness, whether like as yesterday as the other days. So I feel the same type of tiredness whether I woke up at 7:19 or not, but I woke up earlier. So I know the challenge was to wake up at the same time, but if I wake up like 10 minutes earlier, that's a win, right? Like, so I'll try this again tomorrow because I mean, it felt normal, it felt fine. Like I feel fine. I feel like I can start my day now. So we'll see how it goes, and then tomorrow for the last day I'll try it again, and then I'll give you the conclusion of the challenge. And yeah, we'll see. I've been loving it so far. So
It is currently 7:07. I'm about to go eat dinner, then shower, then chill, and then go to bed. I'm actually more tired now in the afternoon. I feel like I had a crash kind of. So I don't know if it was good to actually sleep less, right? Since I'm tired anyway. But we're gonna try for one more night, the last night, try the strategy with the watch. And we'll see. But apart from that, today was a productive day with the time I had. Otherwise, I had a lot of events throughout the day. My sister had a thing, my mom had a thing. So yeah, I'll see you. It is 7:30. I woke up 30 minutes ago. I showered, I did my thing, whatever. But this is the most energetic I've felt in the past 2 weeks. And I didn't even wake up at 7:19. I woke up before, right? My watch woke me up at like 6:55, 6:59, whatever. So yeah, one of the best days so far. And I'm feeling great. I think this 30-minute thing is actually not that bad. As long as I go to bed early enough, it's really good. Yeah, stick around. Tonight, I'll give you the conclusion on this whole challenge, how it went, and all the tips, everything that you need to do, everything that you need to learn to be able to replicate this in your daily life and have an amazing schedule and love your life again, because life is about routine, man. If you have a good routine, waking up at the good time, going to bed at the good time, doing all the good things, your life is going to be amazing. So I'll see you this afternoon. So today is the end of day 14, end of the 2-week challenge. And first of all, I'm really proud and really happy of what I've been able to do. A couple months ago, I was doing bad habits, not being consistent with anything, going to bed at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever. And I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna lock in. And for these 2 weeks, I went to bed early. I woke up at 7:19 or earlier every single day. I did not give up. I didn't stop trying. I kept going even when I had adversities, whatever. I slept less. It happened. I pushed through it. So this video is a testament that even if you might sleep less on some days, even if it's gonna be hard, you got this. No matter what time you wanna wake up, you can do this. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. And I'm gonna give you the conclusion, takeaways. I wrote them on my notes throughout the challenge, lessons that I learned that you can take away from this so that you can implement this in your life because it's life-changing. So first of all, give yourself time to fall asleep. If you want to sleep 9 hours, don't calculate 9 hours from your wake-up time. Calculate like 10 hours, right? Because first of all, it takes like at least, between 5, if you're really tired, 5 to 15, 20 minutes to fall asleep when you're inside the bed. But then when you are actually asleep, what if you get up to go pee? That's like another 5-10 minutes, right? Because you have to get up, then fall back asleep, whatever. And then what if you, sometimes you move around in the bed, you're not asleep for the whole time. So add at least 30, 45 minutes. I like to add an hour to how much ever time you want to sleep. Add an hour to that, and that's how much you should be in bed. Okay. Second is don't eat 2 to 3 hours before bed. The nights where I had the best sleep, I hadn't eaten at least like 2-3 hours before bed. And if I did, I hadn't eaten much, because before I was doing this challenge, there were days where I would eat like a huge ice cream. And actually, not only was it harder to fall asleep, I almost threw up in the middle of the night, because it's like, you just ate a lot, like a whole, and then you put yourself in a position, I don't know, for me, it made me want to throw up. So don't eat too much before bed. If you don't like peeing at night, then you shouldn't drink either for 2 to 3 hours before bed. I find this kind of hard because I like to stay hydrated, especially because I take creatine and I don't really mind waking up. So you don't have to follow this. It's kind of like an optional one. I tried it for one night. It didn't even work. I still peed. So yeah, and your schedule will be tested. If you allocate 1 hour for work and then I go to school and then I drive here and I do this, your schedule will be tested when you try this challenge, because sometimes things will take way longer than you expect. Like sometimes I think for a video, it's gonna take just 30 minutes to edit it, and I'm like an hour into it and I'm only like halfway done. So sometimes things will take longer. So another example is showering. Literally just washing only takes like 15 minutes. But for me, it ends up being like almost 25 minutes because I started a skincare routine, you know? And I have to put this, and then I have to clean with this, and then I have to do this, and sometimes I stretch after my runs in the shower, all this type of stuff. So allocate more time than what you think is necessary for any activity, so that then even if you finish before your expected time, you'll have more free time. It's good. You'd rather have too much time than not enough time and have to live your life in a stressful manner. Also, you might have noticed I did get a new mic like a couple days into this challenge. Great investment. I've been loving it. Fantastic for making videos. Avoid screens at least 2 hours before bed. This one has been hard for me because, you know, recording the nightly updates, checking emails, checking work. Sometimes friends call me, text me, whatever. So this one's kind of hard, but if you can at least do 1 hour, it helps because you don't want to go to bed with your brain all agitated. So try to avoid screens. And if you really have to, then use the blue light blocking glasses or night shift, whatever. Then move unelectronic tasks. This one has been huge for me towards the end of the day. So you stop using your screens 2 hours before bed, but then during those like 2 hours before bed, do tasks that, not anything like exercise, because that's gonna wake you up, but things like doing the dishes, doing laundry, you know, cleaning your room, reading, you know, praying, whatever activity that you usually do in your day that doesn't require electronics, try to push it at night so that you can do those activities, and everything that you have to do with your phone, so work, everything, try to get it done during the day so you don't have to do it at night. And if needed, you can sleep in, but for maximum 1 hour. Like because obviously there's days where you might go to bed later, or, you know, days where you're really tired because you did some hard activity the day before. But those days, try to not sleep in for more than an hour, and if you're still tired, go for a nap. Because if you sleep in too much, it's gonna mess up your circadian rhythm, your biological clock, to the point where it's gonna get hard to adjust again. So sleep in maximum 1 hour, right? You have to think about this for the long term. And then later in the day, nap if you really need to. Then don't overly rely on watches and trackers. It's an unhealthy obsession that I used to have. I was doing it specifically to show you guys, right? Like so you guys can keep up with my actual sleep, whatever. But you might have seen some days where it said I woke up like at 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. or days where it says I was awake for like an hour and a half, which I think is inaccurate. Even online, I looked up on Reddit, like, is this true, whatever. For most like 99% of people say watches and whatever, they sometimes add, like, they're really sensitive to your movement. So just because you move over in bed, even if you're asleep, it's gonna say you're awake. So obviously, all those days that it said I was asleep for 7 hours, maybe I was actually asleep for like 8:30. So yeah, just don't overly rely on these things. It's just like a base metric. Don't make it an obsession. And then if you can't fall asleep within 15 to 20 minutes, which happened to me one of the nights, get up and do something calm. Read, but get out of your bed, right? Get out of your bed, get on a chair, whatever, read, go for a walk might like wake you up too much, but do something really calm. I play the piano, so that's what I did. I played the piano, but you can read, you know, fold some clothes, do something that relaxes you, listen to some music if it doesn't require you looking at a screen. And do that for a little bit until you get like a little more tired, because it's better, even if you still wake up at the same time, it's better to sleep less but higher quality than to not be in bed for an hour, tumble over, move, and then you never actually end up falling asleep. So better to get up, tire yourself out a little bit, and then go back to bed. It worked wonders for me. There was a specific night, you might have realized, it said I went to bed at like 11. Yeah, that's because I couldn't fall asleep, so then I went back to bed, but then the quality was so much better, even if the quantity was less. So think about quality, not quantity. And then, as you've seen throughout this video, brute force sleep works. This challenge has worked. The answer is yes, you can brute force your way into your perfect schedule. Obviously, if it's an extreme change, you might be tired for 1 or 2 days, and you don't really want to take coffee or not a lot, because coffee, you know, it's caffeine, it wakes you up, it kind of messes your cycle. I don't like coffee, but if you really need to, then I guess coffee. But oh yeah, and make sure you don't
like start a super consistent and intense sleep schedule if you're about to like travel or go out sometime soon, because then it's like you're gonna start and then 3 days later you have to travel, the time zone is different. It's just, do this when you know you're gonna be here for at least a couple months, that you can stick to a schedule. The idea for this schedule is long term, right? In the long term, at what time do you wanna be waking up? In your future, when you have, I don't know, a family, when you have a job, what time do you want to be waking up? I'm already starting to think about these things and implementing them into my schedule. And I think this is the first time I've woken up at 7 a.m. for 2 weeks straight. I'm not even kidding, since high school, right? Because high school I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. So this is like, and even then, even in high school, on the weekends, I would wake up at like 10 a.m. at like minimum. So this is actually like the first time in years, bro. I'm saying years because I've never stuck to a schedule like this, and it's amazing. It feels good. It feels good. Like you feel like you're finally in control of your life. Please start this challenge if you really need, if you really feel like you need to change your schedule. It's gonna be better for your mental health, your physical health, whatever. You know, you wake up, you go out for a run. That's what I did every morning. And then in the afternoon, you go to the gym or whatever workout sport you do. Life-changing. I love this challenge. You should try it right now. I know this video might have been long and whatever, but I'm trying to make it as authentic and as raw as possible from just a random guy just like you, who goes to college, who has a part-time job, and I'm sure you can do this too in your life. So please do it. Take it from me. You've seen the evidence. You've seen this video. It works great, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, now that the challenge is over, I have less pressure to get up exactly at the same time, because obviously I wanted to do that for the video to like be consistent with the results. But still, I'm still gonna try my best to wake up at the same time every day and go to bed early, because I've been loving it so far, and I've never felt better. Might feel a little more tired, but man, I still feel great. I'm still making progress in strength, at the gym, in life, in work, in everything. So please try this today. It will change your life. I'm not even kidding. The day starts with the morning starts with the night before. So your whole life revolves around your sleep, basically. Don't wake up at 12 anymore. Don't wake up in the middle of the day. Don't bed rot. Change your life. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you soon.